Hey Scorpio, Mariah here. So I'm going to get into a reading for you, love reading. So this actually is going to be like a you versus them. So this is for my Scorpios who are, if you will, in, complicated situations, right? It could be you are married to a person, you're in a relationship, or we can also use this in the same context of like an on and off situation, right? You guys are still energetically connected, but you can't be with each other or there's some hardships right now. So let's look and see what's going on with this dynamic. So what we are going to do first is see what needs to be addressed between you and your person and then as individuals, and then we'll go from there. If this reading resonates with you in any way, there will be an extended. Please go ahead and click on the iCard if you want to purchase the extended. They're always lengthy and long, full of detail. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors for my Scorpios. The person that they are dealing with, whether they're married, in a relationship, or it's an on and off situation, whatever the situationship or relationship may be, right? They are connected to somebody. Can you tell me what needs to be addressed between these two, Scorpio, and their person? What needs to be addressed between Scorpio and their person? Thank you. Presence of absence. Hold what is present in the absence of your love. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the unknown. Knowing the unknown. Okay, simple as day. So when I look at the presence of absence, actually we got 2 5s. This talks about change. Something needs to change, whether it's on your end, their end, or both of you. But again, since this is the mutual energy here that you both are facing, there needs to be change that happens between the both of you as individuals, but also as a unit. All right. When I look at the presence of absence, we have this woman mourning or reminiscing over a loved one, somebody that's no longer here or that's no longer present in their life. So when we think of in the context of a relationship, again, I'm not going to keep going through the different variants, but we know marriage, relationship, or like an on and off. There's a lack of showing up in this connection the way that you need to. Somebody's energy is felt because she still feels the energy of this person, but they're not fully present. They're not seen. They're not there. So how can we within ourselves, you, your person, both of you, be more present in this situation, in the physical? Right? How can we show up more present in our relationships? How can we show up more present in our connection? Now, we'll say for my on and off people, this is going to be a little more difficult because your person has free will. They are intentionally choosing not to be present. And if they are intentionally choosing not to be present, there's nothing you can do about that. You can only allow them to have their space to figure out if they want to be present at all in this connection or if they don't. And then you have to figure out what to do with your emotions about that. If it's worth still feeling the emotions of this connection, possibly breaking your own heart because she is reminiscing, but it also gives me a mourning sense. And for my ones who are married or in the connection, how can you be more present for your partner and how can they be more present for you? Are you spending the times together? Are you doing date nights? Are you still treating the connection like it was in its infancy when you first met and things were lively, things were great, things were beautiful? Is your person showing up for you sexually? Are you showing up for your person sexually? Is the passion and the chemistry and the fire still there? Don't get me wrong. Yes, that's there at the beginning. But again, in any relationship, whether it's marriage, and again, I'm speaking specifically now to my ones who are married or in a relationship, each and every relationship will get to a point where it plateaus, where it gets dull, where it gets stale, where the love or the flames or the passion starts to fizzle out. And it's up to us to keep that passion and fire alive. Right? We can only control what we contribute to the relationship. So I would have to ask you, Scorpio, what can you do? And sometimes, especially specifically for my married couples, if you are married and dealing with somebody and the passion and the fire is no longer there or this person isn't being as present in the connection with you, I would ask this of you. Have you thought about marriage counseling, family counseling? Have you talked to your partner and asked them what do they need or what do they need from you? Have you tried to reconcile whatever lack of absence is here through either communication with each other, through actions, or through, like I said, going through a family counselor, marriage counselor, anything of that nature? And if you're in a relationship, same thing, right? What are you asking of your partner? Hey, sweetheart, what do you need of me? What do you need from me? How can I show up? How can I be more present? What do you like? What do you know, what don't you like anymore? What can I do to be more of service to you? And this needs to be a two-way street, okay? But I'm addressing you because you're the one that's watching. And my ones that's in the on and off, again, you're in a more difficult predicament because you can't control what they do, right? But I think there's somebody, you, your person, or both of you, you're in a space of stagnancy when it comes to the connection, not knowing how to fix this, not knowing how to remedy this. So let's see. What does my Scorpios need to focus on in this connection? Oops. Okay, that was easy. So we have circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. And then what does Scorpio's person need to focus on? Either way, big change needs to happen. But it feels like, I'm not going to deny this to you, Scorpio. It feels like you're just in a cycle. It feels like this is a lull. It feels like you're in a lull point. This is a part of the relationship cycle where things just plateau, flatline. And because we're in this cycle, we need to figure out how can we change this portion of our relationship that we're in. May I have a card for my Scorpio's person? What do they need to address or focus on? Thank you. Radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Bottom of the deck is enough. You were born enough. So somebody is, oh, okay. You know what this is giving me? If I could be honest with you, Scorpio. This is like you come home from work and your person is sitting down in front of the TV watching the game or watching HGTV. I don't know, whatever they watch on TV. And you try to spice things up, so you get sexy. You put on your best boxers or your briefs, or you put on your nice lingerie and you go stand in front of them and they're telling you to get out the way, I'm trying to watch the game, or get out the way, I'm trying to watch my home flipping show. Like, and you're showing up as you are, trying to be sexy, trying to be sultry for this person, and they're just not present in that moment with you. And it's disappointing. It makes you feel like you're not sexy enough. It makes you feel like you're not good enough. It makes you feel like you're not desirable or you're not desired. And this may be how you may be feeling about your person. You may feel like you're no longer desiring them. And if that's the case for my small portion of you, if this is somebody that you love and if this is a commitment that you want to keep, how can you bring the desire back into the relationship? What can we do to make that work? And for my ones that are in the on and off stage, this is your person when they go into the off stage, making you feel like you're not enough or you're not good enough, that you're not desirable enough to have on all the time, only portions of the time. And that makes you not feel good. So we have circles. So I'm saying this side is your side, Scorpio, but you can flip the sides, whichever one you resonate. You just take it. I'm not going to keep flipping it back and forth. But with circles being here, clarity begins in the eye of the storm. You're wanting change. You're wanting a new start. You're wanting something different. You understand that this connection or relationship is not where you would like for it to be, or it's not where it once was. You want something that's different. You want to start anew. You want to have some form of fulfillment here. Because for me in this deck, this is like the sun, right? The Leo card. So you want rejuvenation within this. How do we change the cycle? How do we break the circle? How do we break the chains of this connection being at a plateau or there being a lack of presence here? And your person has radical self-acceptance. So this is your person feeling like, you know what? I'm good enough. I'm showing up the way I am. You should just take me for the way I am. I shouldn't have to put in more effort. I shouldn't have to put in more work. This is a very comfortable and complacent energy that your person is in. They feel like the way that they show up in the relationship and the connection, whether this is on and off, you're in a relationship or you are married, They feel like the way that they show up, it's good enough and that they don't have to do any more. You take me for who I am and as I am, and that's it. And if it's not good enough, oh well. That mentality needs to change, because this person is missing the mark on what it is that you're needing for your own fulfillment or for your own pleasure, joy, or desire. And again, you can switch the sides. But this person is, I don't feel their energy being really present in the way that it needs to be. And if this is an on and off situation, they're comfortable in it being on and off. And that's when you need to come to the decision or the determination if that's what it is that you're comfortable with. And if you're not comfortable with that, Scorpio, you can't force somebody to change. You can't hope, pray, wish, or manifest for somebody to change. If they don't want to change on their own, they got that free will to not. And that's absolutely okay. But you don't want to be in a cycle of you breaking your own heart because somebody's refusing to change because they're comfortable with the way things are. So let's get further into it. So, how is Scorpio feeling about this person? We got the Page of Swords. Thank you. 3 of Cups. One more. Oh, okay. Thank you. 8 of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. I like it. I was about to say I like you. I do like you, Scorpio, but I like it. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Bottom underneath that is the Ace of Wands. You want the passion. You want the fire. You want the intensity back. You like when it's intense. You like when that spark is there. You like when your person's in a very complacent and comfortable energy. They're not bringing the spice. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of, there ain't no seasoning on it. There's no seasoning here. It's just, bland. That's their energy. See, now on your side, we got the Page of Swords, 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords. So, how you're feeling is you want honest, truthful communication. You want to be very straightforward, which I like. You're very principled, rational. You're coming from a fair, even place. I don't think you're asking for anything that's unwarranted. I don't think you're behaving in an unwarranted way. Mind you, 8 of Cups being in the reverse, I don't think you want to walk away from this situation, whether you're on and off all the way up to married. I don't think you want to walk away from this situation. I think you're still emotionally attached to this person, and I do think you want to make this work, 3 of Cups. But I think you're assessing what can be done, with the circles here, what can I do, or what needs to be done, or what do they need to do, so that way we can start having movement again. So we can get that passion and that fire back in this again. And I just heard for some of you, so our sex lives can improve. So some of you may be having a dual sex life, and that needs to be worked on. Right? So figuring out ways to spice up the bedroom and get things interesting and heated again. But that's how you're feeling about this person. So I want to see how this person is feeling about you, Scorpio. How is Scorpio's person feeling about? Thank you. We got the 8 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Cups in the reverse. How is this person feeling about Scorpio, Spirit? Thank you. 10 of Cups. How is this person feeling about Scorpio? Okay, I ain't asked for all these. High Priestess in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Tower in the reverse. And the reason why I have to point this out because this is your energy. But this is still giving me comfortable energy. They're happy. They're happy with you. Now, mind you, you're feeling like, hey, what do we need to do? And they're feeling happy with the way things are or content with the way things are. Again, whether this is on and off, they're happy with the on and off. They like that dynamic. They think it's great. They think it's amazing. It fulfills them, not having to deal with you all the time. No offense. But that's how they feel. The fact that I don't have to deal with Scorpio all the time and I can deal with Scorpio when I want, that's pleasurable for me. For the ones who are in a relationship or are married, they're happy with how the relationship is. They actually like the way the relationship is. Again, this goes back to this complacency. And they're very certain about that with that 7 of Cups. But we have the 8 of Swords in reverse to the 4 of Cups. I think a part of them wants to do more or give more or show up more in the connection. I think they are understanding with this high priestess in the reverse intuitively that maybe they could be a little more present. Maybe they could be a little more motivated when it comes to this connection. I think they feel like they can be a little more action oriented when it comes to this connection. And I think they're realizing that. I don't think they're fully stuck. I don't think they're completely blind to their behaviors or their actions. But I will tell you this. Even though they have an understanding of that, they realize that intuitively, but also logically, I think they're still comfortable with the way things are. So I don't really see them wanting to really shift or rock the boat, not with this Tower in the reverse. So, what does Scorpio want from this person? Ten of Wands, Hangman. What does Scorpio want from this person, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Holy crap. Okay. What does Scorpio's person want from Scorpio? What does Scorpio's person... Okay, thank you. Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This goes back to this presence of absence. Okay. Underneath that is the Nine of Pentacles. Let me tell you this. This person knows if they don't get their shit together, that they will be single. This person knows that if they don't get their shit together, that you will leave them. And mind you, we can flip this. So they know that you would be ready to walk out and not look back. That you are comfortable enough in your own skin that you would be fine and well okay without them in your life. So they have this understanding. So when we look at your energy from what you want from this person, we got the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Hangman, and the Queen of Pentacles. You want this person to stop being stagnant, make a change, bring the spice back. You're tired of this person being so comfortable in their energy. You're tired of this person being so comfortable not bringing to the table or not being present in this connection or in this relationship as much as you would like or as much as you need them to. You want them to eliminate, drop, release, and let go of that energy and start nurturing you instead of themselves. Because when I look at the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright loves to nurture everything that surrounds her, right? Very resourceful and very dutiful. So she loves to be of service to other people when it comes to her time, efforts, resources, her actions, her dedication. When it's in the reverse, she's absolutely forced to focus and nurture herself despite wanting to. It's in the reverse. You're not wanting this from this person. You're not wanting this energy of, okay, well, this person is comfortable or they're spending or focusing their time on their own needs but not really considering my needs or what I want or what I desire. No, you're wanting that to change. Start nurturing me, goddammit. Start spending some, be present. Be present here. And again, if this is that on and off situation, that's what you're wanting. This person to be present and nurture you and nurture the connection and be dedicated to you and give some time, some effort, some resources to you instead of spending it on themselves, right? And this on and off weirdness. Show up and be more present. Your person, we got the Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and Ten of Swords in the reverse. So again, this person knows if they don't get their act together that you will walk, you will leave. And I do feel like this person actually wants to have equal balance. We got a 2 and a 6. These are both even numbers. Mutuality. Mutually symbiotic. Right? Where both of you are having an equal give and take. Both of you are enjoying and cherishing the relationship. And your person knows that they're behaving a certain way. So with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, I think they feel like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is an overkill. Maybe be a bit more present. I do want to give more to Scorpio. But will they actually take that action? Because they know that if they don't get their act together, that you will walk. You will end up walking at some point. So we're going to look further into this, Scorpio. If you would like to join me in the extended, definitely click on the iCard. It should be popping up again. Click on the iCard to join me in the extended or the link in the description box. If this is where I leave you here, I absolutely love you. I appreciate you. If you need a personal reading, you can also find that information in the description. I will catch you on the next read, Scorpio, and you have a good one. Bye.